Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Neha Taneja. As you all know me, welcome back to my channel. I am a public health specialist by profession and a mentor, a guide and educator by passion. Now, I also teach community medicine at Unacademy. So if you want to go through my lectures, you can subscribe. You can go click on my Unacademy profile. The link is in the description box below. Also, you can listen to my various lectures from various topics of community medicine on my Unacademy profile. Now today, I have come up with a very important topic to discuss with all of you. I keep getting a lot of questions on my Instagram, on YouTube also, on my various other Telegram channels also regarding are you scared of your grand test scores? So, or what is the reality behind these grand test scores, or do grand test scores are ग्रैंड टेस्ट स्कोर्स गोइंग टू डिसाइड योर फेट इन नीट पीजी? क्या आपके ग्रैंड टेस्ट स्कोर आपका रैंक डिसाइड करते हैं इन नीट पीजी और एनी अदर एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन? सो आई एम हियर टू टेल यू और टॉक टू यू अबाउट दैट कि should you be scared of your grand test scores and things like that. Okay, now जैसे जैसे exams are approaching, NEET PG is just like, although the date has now got postponed, but still 2 months, 1.5 months ahead NEET PG hai. In another 10 days we have INI-CT examination, and so many so many coaching centers, so many online platforms, everybody is giving you to attempt these grand tests. Yes. Somebody might have got some score, some of your friends ने आपसे ज़्यादा score किया होगा, and you think that you study a lot. How is it that my friend scored more? Why have I scored so less? Now think yourself, how many of you have wasted your days thinking about your grand test scores? मैंने FB पे भी देखा है, I've seen at a lot of places you keep messaging that my score was very less, I was not able to study for the next 2 days. Now please remember one thing which is very important. So please remember one thing. What is your ultimate goal or your aim? To get a good seat, to get a decent rank, to get a college of your choice, to get a subject of your choice, which is to score a good rank in NEET, PG, INI-CT, any entrance examination that you might be planning for? Or was it to score a good grand test score actually? Now, obviously, अगर आपकी grand test score अच्छा आता है, it gives you a confidence, okay? But I have seen students who end up performing very well in the grand test, okay? But at the end, seat फिर भी नहीं मिलता, okay? So if you've done well in grand test, well and good, don't take it as a measure of overconfidence, or don't let it affect your preparation, okay? If a good grand test score indicates that you're okay, you're doing well, you are on track, okay? Maybe, all right? If you've not scored well on a grand test score, please on a grand test, please don't think that you will not be able to score a rank in NEET PG. Grand test में आपका score अच्छा नहीं आया, there could be a lot of reasons for this. Number one, grand test में have you seen that many times there are negative marking almost every time, और आप बहुत बार you tend to leave questions in grand test, okay? When I used to sit, I have done that mistake. 30 to 40 questions I just left in a grand test, okay? So this affects your score as well as your rank. Do you think in your NEET PG or INI-CT you would be leaving 30 to 40 to 50 questions? No, okay? So that could be one of the reasons you scored less in grand test. और क्या रीजन हो सकता है? नाउ यू आर स्टिल इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ रिवाइजिंग, ठीक है? सो देर आर अ फ्यू सब्जेक्ट्स, देर आर अ फ्यू टॉपिक्स दैट यू माइट हैव जस्ट रिवाइज्ड, एंड देर आर अ फ्यू दैट यू हैव नॉट रिवाइज्ड. यू आर स्टिल ऑन ट्रैक, ओके? योर रिविजन, you should study less and revise more. So you are still on that process of revising. So abhi you might not have revised all the subjects, you might not have revised your difficult topics. That is why you couldn't have answered so many questions in a grand test paper, and you might have scored less. All right, so this could be one of the other reasons. But again, there are a few students whom I have seen कि क्या होता है कि grand test में they think that last में I am going to attempt the grand test from this coaching institute, from this place, from this place, from this place, हजार सवाल ऐसे हो जाएंगे, and I'm going to mug up those questions, and I'm going to kind of score well or get a good rank in a NEET PG or somewhere. Please remember, that is not going to happen. Grand tests are meant for practicing. Okay, they are meant to get you into the habit of practicing MCQs. Okay, they are meant to again make you realize where are you lacking. एक साल पहले जब एक साल पढ़ा था नीट पीजी में, देन ऑल्सो यू न्यू वेयर यू आर लैकिंग, टुडे ऑल्सो यू नो वेयर यू आर लैकिंग. सो रादर देन improvising or improving on the points where you are lacking, you are still hung up with the grand test scores. Please remember, grand test scores are only there or grand tests are only designed to make you practice. You have to attempt all questions in a grand test. You have to do it, maintain the time, become punctual and stick to the time that is there for a grand test that is allotted to you. Okay, it's just for practice. It is not going to actually judge your rank in your final examination. Okay, and मैंने देखा है that what I've just said, that many students will now do what, they will just mug up questions from this grand test, that grand test, and they'll think they'll get a rank. No, that is not going to happen. Please remember that you have to know, you have to find out where you are lacking, and you have to still, there is time of 1 month, 1.5 months, 2 months to improvise on it. Grand test से आपको क्या पता चलेगा? Number 1, what is your speed of marking the MCQs? Okay. Number 2, what subjects need to be revised more and more? Number 3, what are the difficult topics that you need to continuously keep a look at, keep a watch out? And I would just like to say that don't let these grand test scores decide your fate. Okay, they are there meant to make you practice. Take them as practice test. Improve on where you still lack. What are your tough, what needs to be done. Focus on that. Keep revising. Be consistent. Have patience. Don't waste your time, and you will definitely reach your goal. If you've liked this video, do like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any other question, any other doubt, put in the comment section. I will keep coming and talking about these small things that that disturb you and make you feel anxious before your exam.